clipping. Okay.
Hey, we got Ray. Ooh.
It's Ray too.
Oh, hey, Ray.
Hello.
Where's the audio input on this menu? The Windows.
A quarter for every butter.
Sound input device properties.
I found it. I found it.
Good.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn up the... Is that better?
That's good. That's good.
That's
Probably no
Right
better.
here? This is good right here?
Sounds good to me. What do you think, Rick? Is it good for you?
I think that's good.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Write
We've
that
been
in your
doing
copy.
some finagling.
I have
It's
everyone
fine.
already adjusted, so
I
So you've been
calibrate.
nagling your fins?
Oh.
Finagling?
Yeah, I've... let me tell you.
Finagling?
I'd finagle. Anyway.
Stop your finagling.
I returned.
Never. I'll never stop finagling.
Stoker has made himself a businessman out of finagling.
I guess it's true, though it's still weird to consider.
Yeah.
I'm building an empire on the back of a fennec.
Fenneco, what do you say?
If you will.
Fire.
And will
then the
Fenneco
vampire
be the...
strikes back.
Oh. Where's the Fenneco laugh?
Ha 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 ha.
Should I bring back the soundboard? I could easily, you know, the iPad soundboard.
You're an
Let's begin.
iPad soundboard.
Jonas would probably do that. Bring back a cellboard with a Fenneco laugh in it.
I wasn't sure. I mean, I could. Well, I could put anything I want on it. You can just, as long as it's like an MP3 or a WAV file, you can just load it up on the soundboard.
Jonas, don't go
wasn't
mad
sure.
with power.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I wasn't sure if anyone like, you know, if it was enhancing the stream experience.
Poison, you say?
Poison.
Oh no, I'm talking to Zeus here.
Poison.
The poison for Cusco.
Cusco's poison.
Hey, you got a little. Yeah, I can do very good back forward.
Ape in the middle.
so Stoker, you're into those Draculas and Dracula accessories, right?
Yes.
Did you see the new Monster Hunter monster?
No, is this Dracula related? Draculated?
Dracular.
Dracon?
Hellfish.
Dr. Draken?
Dracula became a dragon?
Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Let's see what we got here.
You've got werewolf, Dracula, and Frankenstein.
Look at how snazzy that is.
It
Okay, I got
took
you.
me a second to like visually parse these because the designs are very. They're both elaborate, highly textured. They're like elaborate, highly textured, and sort of abstract. Like you wouldn't think. Okay, that looks like a werewolf, yeah. I wouldn't think Dracula with the middle one, and I wouldn't think Frankenstein with the one on the right. Like he just looks like he's made out. Like he's got like this. It looks like. It looks sort of like an ant.
He looks
And
more
just-
like somebody took a hammer and gave life to it.
Yeah, and then the Dracula one looks sort of like a dragon or a bug or something.
Yeah, he's a Dracula dragon.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh.
it's Monster Hunter, so they have to be like,
Good enough.
you know, dragon-y.
Okay.
Here's another picture element that might.
They have to be a big kaiju.
Well, that's pretty cool. So wait, if he's a vampire kaiju, does he?
Actually, now I'm wondering, in Japan, is Monster Hunter called like Keiju Jaeger or Jaeger?
Oh, no.
What?
What were you about to say, Jonas? Also, you're a little bit quiet for me.
Am I?
I don't know if that's the case for everybody. Is it the case for everybody?
Actually, hang on.
I actually have Jonas on 200% volume. So
Really?
yeah,
Is he
hold on.
coming in quietly for you?
he's okay now.
Yeah, I guess I had my gain a little low. Sorry.
No. It's just Romanized. It's Monsuta Hanta.
Stuff for dog. Choose Niso.
It's so
Ooh,
weird.
that was all there, yeah.
It's weird how much Japanese I picked up just from watching anime.
Yeah, you nerd.
Yeah.
I gotta actually speak it. I just go by the accent, and ah.
Hey, all, did you know that Jonas is a big nerd who watches anime?
Yeah. Woo! I'm Stoker, and I like Art Sonic forever.
Jonas. How dare
Hey,
you?
I'm Stoker. I watch.
I know every story about Archie Sonic from 1993.
Jonas, how dare you?
Yeah, well, it's not. Where's the lie, though?
Okay, you know what?
Thank you, mate.
Hey,
What
I'm
should
I actually
Jonas.
have nothing. I have nothing.
Yeah,
I cannot deny this.
I'm taking no prisoners tonight.
Oh, okay then. I am Jonas. Coffee.
God's
He does, it's true. I remember when he said that.
Oh.
Just the other day, he was like, coffee.
All right.
Coffee.
All right.
Did Jonas's face have a little ding noise next to it too, with a coffee symbol?
said it better myself.
Yes.
Yes, I have a built-in coffee badge.
Yeah.
It does, it's true.
Oh,
And it dings every time you drink coffee.
God.
There is no God here, only coffee.
Only coffee.
Jonas has a very depressing YouTube channel where he reviews all the times that people get coffee wrong in media, and he calls it coffee stins.
Oh,
A little counter, and he's just like, number one.
That's not even real coffee. He's drinking tea.
That would be awesome.
These actors on the set aren't drinking real coffee. They're just drinking from empty paper cups.
Chris Evans
This show
didn't burn
takes
his.
place in 2021 in California. Starbucks wasn't allowed to use paper cups anymore due to California's recycling laws.
No. God.
Number 2.
Okay, someone please stop Miller
I don't know.
before it's too late.
I'm kind of tempted to actually make this now.
I just gotta say
Already
this.
too late.
I think
What have I wrought?
Chris Evans didn't crush his coffee on set on Scott Pilgrim. That's not how coffee burns you. That's milk at most.
Oh, God.
Marcus Willis to sit Miller to 0%. How dare you?
Thank you.
Don't give me your cackles, Vampire Man.
Why not?
I see you've made it
Caca!
all to Hallowed Elysium, cousin. A significant way to
I love a
the
good
surface,
cackling.
and if you could get
Doesn't
there in
everyone?
time, surely you
Yes.
have what it takes to do it.
See? GC's on my
The
side.
dangers that await
Yes.
there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I really do not like Athena's cast.
Really? I love it.
Really?
Oh,
What do you
It's
use
just
it
like-
for?
You just throw basically a big shield in front of you, and you just don't give a crap about anything that's coming from that direction.
Yeah, but
It all
that's like one
bounces off the
direction. It's
projectile.
kind of tiny.
Well, I usually have the upgrade that allows me to have 3 casts at once, not the thing that allows me to get them back faster.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably get like Holy Shield or something. That would be. That's what I would do. I guess. Not that I'm an expert or anything in this game.
Jonas, I thought we could trust you to be an expert.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
I did have Holy Shield, but I mean, if I got like another revenge damage build,
On the bright side, now that I think about it, another good thing about Holy Shield, you only take 1 tick of damage if I read that correctly.
Yes, I just thought you do have that thing where your fountains heal you full.
Kind, I guess.
So you could do a revenge build and just like heal through everything.
I don't think you'd go fishing in these.
I think you
Yeah,
can, I just don't think there is one.
Can you pet the fish?
Can you pet the fish? Yes, Jonas, you can pet the fish.
Every non-sapient creature must be pettable.
Hello, sir.
Or
I
edible?
mean, where's the lot? Or both.
Hey!
Petable or edible?
Something falls in the middle of the Venn diagram. And it's people. No, anyway. I've been hanging around you too much.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jonas. I've been nothing but a positive influence on you.
Oh, positive. Oh, blood.
See?
Yeah.
Magnificent.
It's been an
Couldn't be
exchange.
prouder.
It's been an exchange though, because now you're like you're contaminated with the gibberish.
I don't know what you're sprangling about.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god. I'm looking at the Palico costume for the Dracula set from Monster Hunter. It definitely looks like a Dr. Acula, who's some kind of like voodoo doctor in New Orleans.
Dr. Acula.
Love it.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Mrs. Love it.
You know, come to think of it, I don't see Capcom ever dealt with Dracula too much. But I wonder if they ever had. I'm pretty sure they would have had him on Phoenix Wright at one point.
Oh my gosh. Why isn't there a Dracula in Phoenix Wright?
Phoenix Wright.
There must be a vampire. That seems like a thing that series would have done.
They've got to have one of those for Atu.
Still like the end into Marvel's Capcom 3 when you win with him. He's basically got to defend Galactus from the world.
Oh, Stoker, I'm sending you a cute Fennec that Rano drew.
Okay, let's see the Fennec.
It's cute.
And one of the top comments.
Oh, that's real cute.
Alright. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
And then one of the top comments I read about that ending is, well, he's got a point. The man's got to eat. I mean, that's his defense. He's got to eat planets. What can you do? There, Phoenix, go with that with your defense.
Strength and beauty.
Oh, 3 coins. Oh wait, no, there you go.
Hey, think I see a fish.
Still angry that there's no 3-ny in Canadian currency.
Mine. I caught a knucklehead.
Let's see, Looney, Toony, and Woonies?
3-ny.
Baboony.
Or Triny, maybe.
In one place, mate.
Looney, Toony, Woonies. There. GC coin term early.
Loonies. I like that.
I mean,
Alright.
we'll woo you with our $3 bills.
Get Justin Trudeau on the horn. We've got a good concept here.
Now that you mention it, you can, Meg.
We're Looney, we're Toony, now we're going to Woony.
Back home.
Loonies. I mean, there are things that cost, you know,
If you must know, my job
$3 in Canada, right?
though I'm sure this job's about to
Sorry?
be just fine.
No, nothing in Canada costs $3. That is the forbidden price.
I sort of after the when I was growing up, they showed me the Loonies and Toonies. I was like, well, what's the $5 going to be called? I never can. I assumed there's going to be a $5 bill. That's the way I looked at it.
$5 coin would be a Foonie?
A Foonie. It would
A
be
Foonie.
a
A Foonie. We're like economic pioneers here. We're coming up with stuff that nobody saw coming. Okay?
Yeah.
This is
Just wait
the future.
until a game like EVE Online hires you to be their full-time economist.
I also say when I was I remember saying this as a kid too, but of course I'm sure a lot of people think like this. But when you think of Loonies and Toonies, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
What's up, Doc?
A goose and a moose?
Yeah, someone said, "Watch up, Doc." Yes.
Yeah, that was me.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. A lot of people said that at school too.
Yeah, that's what's on a loony and a toonie, right? Is
Oh,
a goose and
that's
then a
what's on the
moose.
currency. Okay, I was like, is that some cartoon
yes.
I don't know about?
The quarter
Yeah,
has
that's the like Canadian PBS home economics show is a goose and a moose, and they talk about money and taxes and chores and stuff.
The Woonie could be like a beaver, and then like the what was the 5 one again? The Goonie or something like that.
What about Spoonie?
Oh, that's the 6 one. The Spoonie.
watch a $5 bill Looney.
Yeah,
the,
the 5 would be the Goonie, and it would be the kid that does all the stuff wrong to show you, like, don't do this.
I haven't got a raccoon on one yet, so I would assume that the $5 bill would probably be a raccoon.
The Raccoonie.
Oh,
Raccoon.
That's it. Why isn't this being mixed right now? I think we've seen the future.
Because unfortunately, I'm not a currency man. I'm a
Not
quarter
up on
man.
current events.
Fine,
Yes,
let's
that's
just steal some gold and do counterfeits now. We're alive.
I have to stick with quarters. It's my favorite currency. I blame arcades, you know.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, oh god, yeah.
Mm.
Like I will always every when I go to a bank, I see a roll of quarters. That's all I think of. Just like wow, that's like an entire
like some more
TMNT
from
game.
Zeus.
Mhm.
Need to be able
Hey,
to reroll, I guess. So.
Let's Zeus it up.
Gad Zeus!
Gad Zeus!
Next floor.
You know, like get Zeus instead of get Zooks.
Oh,
I get it!
You did a thing there.
We're getting somewhere.
I don't actually get it.
This place is.
I'm lying to make him feel better!
Oh. Yeah, like this is
Excuse me.
for these zones in particular. I like the Athena's cast because they're those guys that have they're the pink skeletons that have like the wave projectiles that go through the ground. And if you just throw one of Athena's projectiles sort of in their direction, their projectile will just bounce back and hit them for a ton of damage.
Nice.
So it's very effective for any enemy that has big slow projectiles. Same goes for like the Hydra.
This level makes me want pizza or pasta or something.
Don't let your dreams be dreams, Jonas.
Go cook your pizza, take it out of the oven, and then in like 5 seconds, cut it up and put a slice in your mouth. It'll be just as molten as the rocks that Zagreus is walking across.
Exactly! Which is how you want it, right?
Have we
Yes,
ever?
if you come away from that without your mouth being scarred, it wasn't hot enough.
Yeah. Have we ever argued about the best kind of pizza on this Twitch channel?
I don't know. Do we need to?
Absolutely. No, we don't. But yes, we do.
The best
I don't
kind of
know, I've
pizza
not
is the
tried a lot.
pizza that's close to you, and not the pizza that's far away.
Alright, you're back.
Well said.
I've not tried many different, like... I've not tried a lot of different wild pizzas. I do remember I did try a more out there pizza once that was goat cheese and arugula. Or not arugula, artichoke hearts.
Oh, nice.
I'm fine with any type of pizza but Chicago.
What's the best?
You don't
kind of
like
pizza?
Chicago style?
Oh, here we go.
I would like some pizza with my sauce.
I don't actually really care for Chicago style myself, but I'm not gonna hate on anyone for
Jonas, you're dead to me.
Okay. It's like
How
a pizza
dare you.
hot tub. Like seriously, it's like
yeah, and you wouldn't get in a pizza hot tub? Huh?
actually no, I wouldn't.
Yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Well done. My actual favorite style, despite being raised in California, is probably New York.
New York's good too. I like New York, I like Chicago, I like Detroit. Have you had Detroit style yet, Jonas?
I don't think I have.
You should try it, it's pretty
Is that the kind where they just put like the... Is that the American cheese slices one, or the one where they don't cook the cheese at all?
What?
Okay, so Detroit style, they put it in a rectangular pan because they used to use like oil pans or something like this to cook these.
Oh, is this like the square kind that's like...
Yeah, and
like-
it's a deep dish in a pan, and they put the
Yeah.
cheese all the way to the edges so it gets like caramelized around the edges of the crust.
Yeah.
And they put toppings on it, and then they spoon some sauce on top of everything. It's not got as much sauce as
it's
Chicago
like
style, but
yeah. We had something very similar to that in my high school cafeteria. Although they didn't call it Detroit style. It was just like square pan pizza.
Squeetza.
Squeetza, yes.
That's what the super-sized Lunchable pizzas used to be.
Yeah, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, but it's like higher quality now because like the foodies have gotten a hold of it.
Here, hang on, let me get.
I was gonna say it reminds me a lot of like what, like Caesar's calls their deep dish, because it has that like cheese all the way to the edge or whatever.
Barge of Death is always here for me.
You're always here for me, Barge of Death.
Did I ever tell you all about the nasty ass breakfast pizza I saw in the 7-Eleven once?
Nope.
Okay. In a where?
Never will.
Yeah, no, well, actually, you mean right now I'm going to do that, yeah. Nah, it was like, it was in one of the quasi refrigerator racks. Like, it's not really a refrigerator because it's open to the air, but it's supposed to try and keep things slightly cool enough to theoretically not spoil. And it was a 7-Eleven at the base of the hill where my dad lived, and it was the nastiest thing. It was like, it had like fluorescent tube lighting on it, and it was literally just like a cheap ass pizza base with like scrambled egg on it, and it was like cooked scrambled egg and like peppers and like breakfasty sausages, and it was like it was all wrapped up in plastic wrap, and it was just stomach turning. Okay.
Oh,
it was gnarly.
Yeah, if I'm gonna get pizza from a gas station, it's gonna be Casey's Pizza.
Oh, is that pizza that has pizza in it? You know the one. I love how everyone just went completely silent. And
well, I'm Googling this because I'm like, is this a thing?
I've seen pictures of it. It's yeah, it's a thing.
Everything's a thing, except for the things that aren't.
I mean,
pizzeria sells a pizza box made of pizza.
What?
Yeah, it's the pizza.
Like, I've seen stuff that's
hey,
like...
hold on, that's copyright. You can't say that.
I've seen... Oh, God. You remember the one that was like, what was it? I think like Pizza Hut, where it was like the pizza crust was also... Like the pizza crust was filled with cheese.
You mean the stuffed crust pizza?
Yeah, the stuffed crust,
They still sell that. That's not a thing that went away.
Okay.
Well, no, I actually got it. I don't remember where. I was young at the time, but it didn't just have cheese. It had sauce and pepperoni stuffed in the crust.
Yeah.
Okay, so Little Caesars currently has something kind of like that. They call it a crazy calzone because it's supposed to be like a calzone pizza combo. And right now they're specifically selling one themed in with the Batman, so it's shaped vaguely bat-shaped.
Oh yeah, it's like folded into like a bat thing, and it just looks awful.
It tastes pretty good though, because of course I've tried it.
Oh God.
Look,
it doesn't look like it'd be that
I'm
bad.
sorry, but if you show me a picture of a pizza that you've like folded into a novelty shape, that does not make it more desirable to purchase it. I don't want my pizza to be folded. Unless it's the New York slice and I'm folding it.
What if the pizza you're eating came in a pizza delivery box that was made out of pizza, and the delivery man was also made out of pizza? It's a creepy pizza. Anyway.
I think you're at that point. You're probably in a situation where the entire world has been turned into pizza a la paper clips.
It doesn't sound like a very isolated event. Yeah.
Hey, it's an SC pizza.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I think St. Louis is the type of pizza we get the most around here.
Nice.
Like we get that from Monocle's a lot.
Monocles?
Yeah, Monocle's Pizza.
That's a good name.
I'm guessing it's regional.
I mean, maybe. It's definitely not in this region, that's for sure.
You know, I don't think there is a Seattle-style pizza. I think the pizza up here is just whatever the hell they want.
Yeah, 4 states. Okay.
Seattle-style pizza is just like rainy and it wears a lot of flannel.
Yeah, it's covered in seafood and rage.
Seafood and rage.
Strength of the centaurs.
I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
You sound like a kraken there, Jonas.
Anyway, that's
Hey.
apparently that's what Kraken sounds like.
Wow, I never knew.
Another new look for you, I see, Bone Hydra.
But how to piss off anyone who's not from California? Say California pizza is the best style. Say California
Jonas, would
Pizza
you do
Kitchen.
such a thing?
Say California Pizza Kitchen serves up the most authentic pizza.
You have such an edge of gleeful evil in your voice, Jonas.
I do. I don't know what. I'm like extra saucy tonight.
Yeah, well, it's because
This
you ordered the extra sauce pizza.
Yeah, clearly. But yeah, I will totally do that. And people will be like, "No, it's not. It's not even real pizza." You know, this is great. I don't actually. I don't dislike CPK, but I'm not in love with it either. You know, like I recognize that California style pizza is kind of crap.
Well, it's not listed on your chart.
It isn't. Isn't that funny?
What chart? Your like astrological chart?
Jonas linked a pizza chart.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I wasn't paying attention because I'm not paying attention to anything ever.
Yeah. Now, California style is like small, artisanal, and usually like involving weird fusion toppings.
Excuse me, a pizza cone?
Have you not seen that before?
I have not.
Disney
no.
used to sell those. Disney sold like 5 or 6 different ones, and they all had different fillings.
I'm sure that, yeah, I mean, probably like amusement parks, fairs, stuff like that.
I guess, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a calzone.
I mean, you're not going to hold a regular slice of pizza while you're ambling around attractions.
Yeah,
So,
Disney
true.
had several of those, and they called them handwiches.
Handwiches.
Nah.
The thing that always got me at Disney were those giant turkey legs that were persistently rumored to actually be like ostrich or emu.
Why? Why would they be that? That would be so much more expensive.
Because Walt Disney's a monster.
Because they were so
Yes,
big, and
but I
people
don't
were like,
think
"That's
he's-
no regular human turkey."
He was like, I demand emus. And they were like, no, Walt, no. He's like, give them to me. That's how Walt Disney talks.
It is.
He was just Cave Johnson.
Exactly.
Hey, Johnson, we're done.
Pretty much
That's
everyone
exactly how Tom
Let's
Hanks
give
played
the
him. And
I mean, you're not far off from Cave Johnson's inspiration, I think.
If you ostriches, you make turkey legs.
Yeah. Well said. Well said.
Walt's head requires souls to power his cryo chamber.
Yeah. I'm bummed that I missed Aperture Dust Job. I saw the VOD.
Oh yeah, I didn't make it to that one either.
Oh,
I
you
can't
guys
remember
missed
why.
it.
For
Way.
some reason.
that was very silly.
Everything's so green.
Yeah.
It was
It was very Portal.
It was.
Hey, Cave Johnson here. I'm ahead now. Yep,
Yeah.
the big head in the room. Yep, that's me. I'm ahead.
Show me your new invention. A toilet.
I
Yeah.
can't figure out
Toilet, toilet, toilet.
is that canon now? Or
Yes.
or
It's
Yes.
canon.
Listen, what isn't canon?
The non-canon.
There you go.
Portal Bridge Simulator, I think, isn't canon.
What?
That's a game.
I mean, in the grand
Or
scheme,
is it?
wait,
Well, the fact they got
Bridge?
the fact they got J.K. Simmons to play Cave Johnson in this one, it's pretty much my thumbs up for speaking canon.
I would say it's because it's made by Valve.
Yeah.
That makes it very canon.
And then Val comes back and says, "That's not canon. We didn't get the real deal here."
Yeah. Whereas, what was the bad? Oh, Hunt Down the Freeman was the bad one that came out a while ago. That was
Hunt
like a
Down the
fan game, and it was awful. Am I thinking of the right one?
Yes, you
As
are.
in Gordon Freeman?
Don't ask me.
Yes,
any
as in-
further.
Never even heard of it.
Hunt Down the Freeman is one of those games that got like 1 out of 10s.
Oh, they're linking the Fox shell t-shirt.
Oh god. Fuck.
So cute.
Yep, I am IMDb. Okay. Yeah, it has a 2.5 out of 10 meta rating.
Oh, it's mostly.
It is a terrible game.
The deadliest bow of all.
I'll take your word for it.
Argus Will says, more importantly, is Shell's Persona canon. Everybody in the furry community wants to think it is.
Because it is.
Yeah.
Pomegranate.
But now we got to come up with one for GLaDOS. What is she?
She's a potato. What are you talking about?
I was gonna say a bat because she hangs from the ceiling.
Oh, I like this.
Sassy
I
evil
do-
bat.
I
What
do
could
like
Stoker
the
possibly see in this?
explanation behind it, at least.
I was gonna say potatoes aren't furry, but sometimes they are. You know, that can happen.
You know,
just trying to think, is
any
there's
potato can be a furry potato if you dream big enough.
If you leave it in a closet for long enough.
Apparently,
Exactly. It can have like a million eyes too. It can be a biblically accurate angel.
I was watching a stream by Dana Parrish, created the Owl House, and she drew Hootie, which is he's sort of like I don't know what he is exactly. He's like an owl-shaped genius.
He's a door knocker,
Yeah,
but
well,
like he can extend from the door basically infinitely.
Yeah, well, he's like
basically the spirit of the house.
Right, he's the house spirit, and like she drew him as like a biblically accurate angel. So it was the Hootie head in the middle of all these like eyes and wings and stuff. Incredible.
Oh god. Tempo
Also,
just posted a very cursed thing in chat. It's like a calzone where there's the pizza stuff on top, and then the inside is just pasta.
I don't like that.
Okay, what
very
is
burned.
what is that outer layer?
Jeez,
Is that
cheese
is that
bread.
crust?
It looks like burned cheese.
Yeah. That's so creepy. I don't like that.
I mean, it probably tastes fine, but
That's like that's like
Chicken?
giving me
What? The outer layer is chicken?
Yeah. It's breaded cheese.
It's like a hollowed out chicken,
It's like-
and then
it's
they
like-
put pasta inside and then pizza on top?
Oh
What?
my god, it's like a pasta turducken. That's
Ugh.
Okay,
I'm with Arcus Velis. I need an old priest and a young priest.
Oh no.
I can be your angle or your devil.
But can you be a cutie?
I mean, always.
Where is girls?
We meet again, short one, for further battle.
Short one? That's a low blow, sir. I thought you were the big honorable type.
Dang it, what triggers this
Involve my
event?
sense of honor. Common tactic. Now prepare.
Well, you were being honorable in the first place, Astrid.
It's a thin layer of breaded chicken. See, I don't know what's more horrifying. If it's somebody, like, somehow made chicken to be paper thin, breaded it, and then used it to, like, wrap the pasta, or if it's less horrifying that they took a whole chicken and hollowed it out, and then breaded that.
Look, you could just, you know, you can do a lot with a deep fryer. Okay, that's just.
You can make a whole lot of mistakes. You know what? No, you're right, though. You can do a whole lot of stuff with the deep fryer, and I see it every year at the Texas State Fair. There's like 200 different things that I've never seen deep fried before.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I saw deep fried pizza egg rolls.
Jesus.
That sounds about right.
Ah, Lord.
sounds pretty good.
It does.
What else did I see? I saw... It wasn't deep fried, but one of the ones I liked was red velvet funnel cake.
You were a worthy challenger.
Oh, no.
Come here. Until we meet again.
those hard shots and the holy shield are a good combination.
Lady Athena. In the name
I guess says about someone who's already deep fryer. I'm sure if you go down the dark hole of YouTube, you will find people who are doing the absolute. You'll find those people who are like making pasta on their countertops in a way that makes no fucking sense just to get engagement.
Maybe like ever seen deep fried marshmallows?
No.
Oh, okay.
The banner for me here in this arena too.
Yay!
Nice.
Also, I can't wait to see our one fan again.
See, now, other than pronouncing it, I'd be totally fine having that that KFC thing that Hot Sauce Fiend just listed.
Pizza? Yeah, that's a weird thing to pronounce.
It's keto friendly. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
No crap.
My mother does the keto thing, and I keep looking at it, and I'm just like, this is a diet that has you eat, like, bacon all the time? I don't know if that really counts.
For me,
not gonna be started.
I accept this message.
Well, they're using diet in the traditional term, not as some sort of restrictive thing, but just what you happen to be eating.
I know.
Well, you know where the keto thing came from originally, right?
I assume it's from somebody who had, like, medical issues with digesting fat, and so they needed a specially made diet.
Not
and then
exactly.
They were like, what if we did this on a healthy person?
It was a treatment. It was a dietary treatment for epilepsy.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, it's effective at reducing seizures, and then people caught on to it because they were like, "Oh, maybe this could help us lose weight."
I can understand that. The brain is mostly made of fats, and so if you eat a high-fat diet, you might be able to have a healthier brain.
Well, it's also like attaining ketosis helps with epilepsy for some reason.
Yeah.
What was that line in Scott Pilgrim? Like the vegan guy was like, you know how you use only 10% of your brain, the other 90% is from Kurt's way.
Yeah, that's right. And then Kim's all like, "Did you learn that at Vegan Academy?" And he's like, "Maybe if you understood the science, I'd listen to a word you said."
You got duos.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which one you gonna take?
Cast bounces between nearby foes. Our god gauge charges up automatically. It's
I think Arcus was saying the lightning phalanx was like the thing that really makes Athena's cast pay off.
Combined might.
Basically, you get your charge at level 1 every 5 seconds. That's not bad.
Who was that one celebrity that was like, they claimed to live on a diet of like tea, air, and sunshine or something like that? And they.
I'm sorry. Wait. What did you just say?
There was this celebrity who practiced like transcendental meditation, and he bragged that like he survived entirely on like tea, air, and sunshine. That was his whole diet.
Oh god, he was a breathinarian.
Oh yeah, it's the breathinarians. Definitely not a cult.
Never heard of them. For those of you who have never heard of them, breathinarians believe that you can survive solely on air and like energy that you unlock in yourselves through meditation. They don't believe it is necessary to eat or drink. As you can imagine, it's not a large movement, and in fact is shrinking all the time.
Why, world? Why?
Because people are dumb, GC. People are very dumb.
It's listen, food is just a conspiracy from Big Hamburger.
From Big Hamburger.
To sell you more like chicken fries or whatever.
You know, when you said Big Hamburger, I pictured like
Mayor McCheese.
Yeah, I'm picturing Mayor McCheese.
That's him. He's the one behind it all.
He is the Big Burger.
Glad we're on the same page here.
Another duo. Cast gains any bonuses you have for striking foes from behind, which I don't have any, unfortunately. You
but
get
it
bonus
also
backs that bonus of 35%.
Well, it means they just get backstab damage at all.
You know, my dad.
Which, if they're bouncing around a bunch, there's a much greater chance they're going to hit something from behind.
Jonas, you started to say, you know, my dad is, and I really badly wanted to interject with Mayor McCheese.
Yes, my dad's Mayor McCheese. I'm Little Burger. Anyway, now
Jonas McCheese. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go on.
Yeah, when Jonas was a kid, he had to learn the rhyme. I'm a little burger, short and stout. Here is a bun. Here is a veg.
Let's move on.
No, Jonas, there's no moving on from this.
I can't give the guy any nectar.
Nope. You have to meet him a couple times before he'll start opening up.
All right, I'm sorry, Jonas. Go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say, my dad makes his own kombucha, and I have never had the courage to try it because it looks funky. Okay, it's just he makes it in the garage, and
yeah,
I once got mild food poisoning from something that was in the garage, like he was keeping sun-dried tomatoes there, and I thought, oh, okay, well, you know, Dad put it out there. I'm sure it's fine. They're steeped in olive oil. It'll be fine. Anyway, so I fear his concoctions now.
Jonas, don't fear McCheese.
All right, yeah.
Listen, if you ever get too hungry, you can just take a bite right out of his head.
Stoker.
Yes. Yes, Jonas.
My brain. Why?
One charge every 5 seconds sounds pretty sweet, honestly.
I guess.
All the duos.
All the duos. All the duos.
Yeah. Oxidants are bad because, I mean, they cause iron to rust, and you don't, and you've got iron in your body. You don't want rust in your body.
You want your body to rust.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I don't want my body to rust.
That's why old people are all creepy.
Could you just, like, if your body undergoes no natural processes, then it can't die.
Exactly.
Right? It's perfect. You'll live forever.
Yeah, just eliminate all the biological, everything in your body, and just fill it up with drywall or something.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. The drywall diet.
Well, the nice thing about the drywall diet is that you don't have to eliminate alcohol. You can get as plastered as you want.
Oh, you!
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love being me.
I'm glad you like it, because it's a suffering for the rest of us.
That's why I like it.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God. Stoker, you're not supposed to tell them. You ruin the magic.
Stoker's zero-sum sense of humor.
Stoker.
Sorry. I'm starting to slip into Joker territory, aren't I?
Starting?
Oh, thank you, Miller.
Practically the same name.
Yeah, call me the Stoker.
Ooh, I didn't realize that, but I think Theseus just inflicted doom on you because I think he's been. Yeah, that's kind of cool, actually. He called down Ares' favor, and he actually got like the appropriate buff for it.
Ha! That poor audience never tried.
Next time, good shade.
Sorry, fan of those two guys. They lost.
Tooth, probably.
Go with that one.
I say Tooth, yes.
Do you unlock extra trinket slots, or is it just the one at a time?
I think it's just the one at a time. I don't know. Rick is farther in the game than I am now.
So far
on Elden Ring, so I haven't been able to actually play Hades anymore.
I still gotta play Final Fantasy 6. I really missed that.
And Mario Kart's coming out in a few days.
I think.
Don't care. I've never owned a Mario Kart.
I still have Mario Kart 6 for...
I've played Mario Kart, but I've never owned it myself. I just played it off of other friends' consoles.
Oh, I see.
Let's see.
I've played it. I'm terrible at racing games.
I play
That's
it.
probably like if you want to go haha Jonas, Jonas fell on his face. That's a good genre for that. Like
I mean,
I do like laughing at you, so...
They have an auto drive mode now.
The auto drive mode? What does that mean?
Is that like cruise control? Or
Kind of.
It basically makes the game work like Kirby's Air Ride.
Oh,
You move automatically, and it sort of keeps you on the path for the most part.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
that's
someone who's
fair.
quote unquote bad
game
at
for
video
babies?
games.
Oh wait, yes,
it
actually is.
Well, it's more for the parents, actually. Like, the parents who have never really played video games but want to play it with their children.
I mean, maybe. I do think there are games like Kirby and Mario Kart where it's definitely like there are 2 and 3-year-olds who are playing those games.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, or babe, like, parents just let their baby play the game and pretend that they know how to drive. Just for fun.
Yeah, why can't you do like what we did in the 90s where you hand your brother the second controller but unplug it?
I would have been able to get away with that. He would have known immediately if I did
They
that.
kind of have to be like under 5 years old.
And that's
All I
why
can
I think
think of
these
is
kinds
that
of modes are
recent-
for.
All I can think of is that recent Chicken Nugget cartoon that they did about exactly that. Actually, they did 2 of them, come to think of it.
Okay.
I know if I had a kid, I'd sneak them out on just to let them think that they know how to drive.
Need some water there, Stoker?
Nah, I'm fine.
No, he needs some sanity. He's running woefully short on it.
I need some cackling. Cackling insanity.
There, how's that for a cackle?
Hello, Varuk the Circle.
Hello.
Hello, Cheesehead.
Hello, Baruch. You followed, and now you're Murphy.
Good, Boxer. Flip the dry all diet. Now everyone can hear my terrible recommendation.
It's a good bit.
What's the 1200 coin thing?
Light and blood.
Here's the fee.
So I think the thing for 275, where it's an anvil, I think what that does is it takes away one of your hammer upgrades and then allows you to basically get another hammer upgrade. But it'll take them away at random, so...
Well, you don't need Cloud of Judgment, so... Let's see.
I don't know what the anvil is. Oh, you swap one of your Daedalus hammer abilities for another. Okay, for 2 more.
Oh no, you get 2 of them, I
Yeah.
see.
So it's
anvil
plus
for
1
Good.
overall.
Yeah.
The anvil for slaying cartoon ducks.
Anvil for slaying cartoon ducks, huh?
Anvils for slaying at Roadrunners, come on now. You never seen Wile E. Coyote?
Wily Coyote. Super genius.
Good times.
That was so weird. It felt wrong.
It was wrong, Jonas.
Yeah.
It was not meant to be.
But I remember thinking, like, okay, why didn't he ever talk
No, Varuk, this... the art of the character on the screen has absolutely nothing to do with Jason FX. It was drawn by Rick himself.
Oh, your boy.
He's also the one playing the games here.
Wow.
For the longest time, I didn't realize that Wily and Ralph were different characters. I thought they just gave him a red nose.
That's right.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, they might as well have.
That was a weird little one-off.
So,
I thought Elmer Fudd and Mr. Magoo were the same character for a while.
That's understandable.
Have you ever seen them in the same place at the same time?
No. There you go.
Yeah.
You were saying, Stoker?
Oh, I was gonna say, didn't the shorts where I nearly said Elmer, where Wily talked, didn't those come before the ones with the Roadrunner where he was silent?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Jeez, Jonas, what do I pay you for?
Yeah.
You pay him to draw comics, not to gossip about old cartoons.
You know, I hate it, but you're right.
You know, one of these days, Stokes will... I'm pretty sure Stokes and I will have some sort of like YouTube channel where we bitch about stuff like the sort of Saberspark style.
Yeah, I would love that. Are you kidding?
stuff that like at this point only our generations care about.
You're like, remember that time when Flugie went the hoogie and he didn't doogie? You remember that, Jonas?
No, but he did doogie though. They just, you know. I don't know.
He didn't doogie to my satisfaction.
Very well, that's fair.
Everyone Bob went to time.
He only did it in the straight-to-home video. It was never aired.
In the Canadian cut.
Okay.
It's like rock and roll. They changed his voice. Anyway,
God, rock and roll. Every time I forget that exists, something comes along to remind me.
You're never allowed to forget.
I mean, I kind of don't want to. I love rock and roll. Unironically, it's terrible, actually, but I love it. That's why.
Oh, that's what that's called. I'd seen like images and stuff from that, like GIFs from that all the time, but I'd never seen the actual movie.
You know, you watch
it's
as
an
a kid,
experience.
Yeah, you watch as a kid and you think, and then you grow up and you think, that wasn't real. I had a fever or something, you know? But no,
it's like they couldn't decide if they wanted them to be human or furry.
The backstory apparently is that like they're actually mutated animals. But like,
yeah, I know, because it's like post World War III.
But it makes like a negative amount of sense.
And the plot it doesn't influence, doesn't impact the plot at all.
Right. They could have just made him human. They easily could have done it.
I mean, they're basically just rotoscoped, so
you should do like a riff tracks on that.
It's so easy. Well, it's easy and difficult at the same time because it's so weird.
I could absolutely make horrible riffs on that movie.
Those things.
Don't work yourself too hard down there. You promised.
So okay,
we need you in
now I'm curious for like both the Brew Crew and the audience. Is there, because Stoker and I have talked at length about this, is there a piece of animation from your childhood that you know it's bad? You know the quality and or the plot is awful, but you still, it's like a guilty pleasure anyway?
I'm gonna extend that beyond animation because, like, there's a lot of examples of this. What was that?
That was my giggle. It's my giggle.
You were unduly delighted.
I was giddy. I was giddy. Go on. Anyway, so yeah, what is that? Do any of y'all have anything like that?
Offhand, I don't remember any cartoons, but if you showed me a lot of the ones from back then, I'd probably think that many of them were terrible. For games, I enjoy Quest 64, even though I know it's terrible.
Man, yeah. You want to know something about Quest 64? That overworld music.
Oh, you don't even get to pick them. Okay.
Oh, that sucks.
That overworld music still, to this day, occasionally gets stuck in my head. That
sniper shot attack deals 200% damage to distant foes. Piercing value special pierces foes and deals 400% damage to armor.
That's pretty good.
God, I'm trying to rack my brain about this. I remember all the stuff I watched as a kid. There are ones I remember being like, man, this is really good, and then like nobody seemed to talk about it. Like Static Shock was one where I'm just like, this is a very cool show. I don't remember anybody talking about it.
People have
back then maybe not, but
Static
people now,
Shock.
yeah.
I was gonna say Static Shock has gotten a lot more appreciation now than it did back then.
I liked it, but I've seen only like one episode ever.
All right.
Like maybe it was on like a weird time slot or something, but I never caught it.
I liked it a lot, but I thought there was one episode. I think it was the gun episode that I felt was a little bit heavy-handed.
Yes, it was just a little bit heavy-handed. Like, I get what they were doing, but you had a character who literally, after he got shot, immediately yells, "Ah, it hurts! It's not like it is on TV!" Like,
yeah,
I get what they were going for, but yes.
Not a lot better than the Gargoyles gun episode, but still kind of.
Good times.
Can't remember any bad animation episodes, but if I had to think of one, it was in Reboot. I don't remember which one it was.
Again, it's like I feel spoiled because I'm trying to rack my brain about which ones I think were worse than they actually were at the time, and it's just like the shows I can think of that I really liked were like Cyber Chase, and it's like, no, Cyber Chase was just a good show.
Dagnabbit, hang on a second.
I don't know.
Oh, there's a. Oh, okay, yeah. I should dip into anime. Bleach. Bleach, and I'll even say Naruto are shows that I watched a lot, and then it finally dawned on me at one point that I really don't like this.
Yeah.
Inuyasha was another one. It took me like 20 episodes of that for me to finally click that nothing's happening here. I don't like anything about this show. Why am I watching this?
Which show is this? I stepped away for a moment.
Inuyasha.
Oh gosh.
I'll say this. I really did love Inuyasha growing up, but the thing is, yeah, it had the same problem with Naruto after a while when you realize it. They're just going to keep chasing their rock until the series is over, and that's exactly what happened.
Well, this is the thing, though. This is the thing. The problem isn't that they keep chasing him until the series is over. The problem is that the series doesn't end for 10 million episodes. They take a very simple premise and drag it out beyond all reason.
Like, the first several episodes are fine because you're getting introduced to new characters, so feels like some sort of story progression.
But here's the good part about that, though. The story progression at the very start of Inuyasha was amazingly built up, though. Like, it didn't go with the usual, like, boy-girl gonna get a crush at first. Like, Inuyasha was literally trying to kill the Nome to start of it. That was something I never expected back then. For a story. Like, he was really
you know
fun
what?
to kill.
I think I figured out what mine is. It's My Hero Academia. This is a show that, like, I watched it and I'm like, yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then, like, I watch more of it, or I, like, watch the episodes again, and I'm just like, wait a minute, no, this is, like, dead simple storytelling, and, like, there's not a lot going on, and it's very edgy for no good reason.
Also, Mineta.
Oh, the fucking Grape Boy. Right? Is that Mineta?
Yeah.
Or is that a different character? Okay.
Yeah, that's him.
I've missed us out of some.
Here we go, boys. Second part.
Oh, is this it?
Well, this is the second phase. If he can hit Hades here, he wins it, which I think he's pretty good set up to do, because he's still got
rapidly
another...
recharging shield.
Yeah, rapidly recharging shield, and he's got another Death Defy.
We'll just sit here and headbang while you do this, right?
Okay, so his arrow thing has a charm effect on it, right?
Yes.
No, it has a weak effect.
Oh, okay.
Aphrodite only gives you charm on the God's Call.
Oh, okay.
Her effect is weak.
I was like, what happens if you charm one of those explodey skulls right before they explode? Does the AoE affect Hades?
I mean, it probably does, but again, you would need the God's Call.
Yeah.
I know it works on Thanatos and the Minotaur. Not Thanatos, goddammit, Theseus. I'm like, it starts with the T, it ends with us. That's like 90% of the character.
Toys R Us.
Cool. You can't be overconfident with that.
Yeah.
That laser skill. If you have the opportunity to take cover, you should.
God. Not mess around.
Hell! Behold, I cast Death Beam on every location.
Except behind the pillars.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be one of those things where if you come back and face him later after having defeated him, there's gonna be no pillars here.
That would suck.
And you have to somehow either just be invulnerable, tank them, or...
I mean, if you get enough distance, there's kind of a gap there.
Yeah.
You got him.
You got him.
You got him.
Got him.
Oh,
off screen, but you got him.
Go. Go then. Go. Get out of here. Get out.
I told you that I would, Father. And I'm going to. Goodbye.
Wait. Wait, just... If you find her... If you somehow find her... Tell her something for me. Tell her Cerberus is doing very well.
What? Wait, I don't think I owe you any favors here. You'll answer me one question and I'll give it some thought. How's that?
I know your question, boy. But ask it anyway.
Persephone, my mother, why did she leave?
Blood and darkness. There is no escape.
Wow.
You won't answer it.
Well, I mean, he's kind of a dick.
Victory, the first of many.
No.
New record.
Total clears 1, current streak 1. Oh, they want you to have a streak of clears?
God. This game's kind of evil.
Koronach shuddered when I picked this up.
Human unlocked. Is there no escape?
I mean, clearly there is. You just hit button to escape.
I made it. Beyond the frozen overlook. await the first glimpse of the sun to your left, and onward through the cold. Sure hope this works, Nix.
Escape the underworld.
The surface, windswept, racked by freezing cold, nonetheless instills within the prince a sense of awe and the sublime, for it is unlike anything that he has seen.
It's beautiful.
Oh.
That thing. That's the sun.
So he's watching the easterns. If he's watching the sunrise on the east coast of Greece, he's probably near Athens.
Is this? It can't.
Who's there?
Hello?
Hello indeed. Pray, who might you be wandering all the way out here? You're trespassing on private property, you know. Speak up.
You must be Persephone. My name is Zagreus, and I think I might be your son.
What? How dare! Get out of here! Get out or I shall make you! Out with you!
No. So then you are her. I don't care if you hate me, but I'm not leaving until I get some answers. I never even knew you existed. Why did you leave me?
You died. You died. Those burning feet, they sputtered out when you were born. But now you're standing here before me. How?
I died? I died? What, you mean permanently died? But I'm alive. Oh, gods. You never even knew I existed either.
Alive. Zagreus, he even kept your name. You live. How can this be? You live. You live. Oh, the cruel fates. My son.
Ooh.
Mother.
9 passes.
In short, I beat him finally, though he did everything he could to prevent our meeting here like this. But there's something he wanted me to tell you in the end. He said to tell you Cerberus is doing very well.
Ah, so you did do it.
He told you that, did he? That's good. That's good. Though, tell me something, Zagreus. How is it that you found me? To have journeyed all this way, I scarce believe it. Zagreus?
Oh, it's... Guess I'm just a little tired, that's all. Not accustomed to the weather, as I think you call it.
No. No, that isn't it. It's that... you cannot stay here. You can't stay here.
Really, you're... kicking me out? Why?
The fates are cruel, Zagreus. You're bound to that place. Same as your father. So they would have us say goodbye. For now. My heart soars knowing you live. Then it breaks that our time together was so brief.
No. I can... come back. I can come back. Now that I found you, maybe he'll just let me come back.
You tell him I demand it. And I demand he also tell me how come he, or for that matter Nix, never sent notice that you lived. Olympus is all rife with schemers. But I was so naive to think that they were different.
I'll tell him. I'll tell him. I feel awful. I have to go.
The Styx shall take you then. Oh, Zagreus. Farewell, my son. Won't you come back to me? When you are able, please. Come back. I shall be waiting here. However long it takes.
However long it takes.
Aww.
Can't hold on.
So wait, he.
Yep, he cannot live outside of. He cannot live outside of hell.
Well, that's.
He will basically melt back into blood.
Happens to the best of us.
Finally returned. You are late, boy. Have you any idea what time it is?
There is no time here. What are you talking about?
No. Wait, what? I vanquished you in single combat and finally found Mother, and that's all you have to say to me?
Nonsense. Don't you think I would recall such an event?
You can't be serious. You're going to pretend as though it never happened. She wants answers same as I do. She demands you let me pass. Let me go to her again.
Silence. This discussion is over. I hardly think this is the time or place to indulge your overwrought imagination.
And he's gaslighting you. Great.
So, does that mean
or possibly he just, like, you know, took on the waters of forgetfulness. So.
I found her, sir. My mother, she's alive.
Waters of forgetfulness? I didn't remember those.
Yeah. I have to get back to her.
You really made it all the way? You must have gotten past your father. That's amazing, lad. But wait, what was she like? What happened to you there?
She was great. Nothing like father, more like you a little bit, I guess. Though being on the surface, it just seemed to suck the life right out of me. Even without the wretches of the underworld trying to do me in.
But then you had a little time at least. Sounds like you have unfinished business with her there. You got to her this once. Surely you're able to again, isn't that right?
It is. I have to.
Yeah, and as Arcus was saying, the fact that they're able to canonize the fact that you can keep playing multiple runs, and like that's all part of the story is great.
I understand you've
It is. I like when they can pull stuff like that off.
Another most heroic feat of yours, and truth be told, I find it quite inspiring.
Inspiring enough to make you want to sing again?
No.
Though that's a rather bold insinuation, Zagreus. I don't know that I've the will for that. I need some time to think. Is that all right?
Of course.
Child.
What we need to get him laid.
Once his father fell to him, although you were substantially more merciful. I know it is a bitter victory at best. Though, tell me, what transpired subsequently that you have returned? Did you locate your birth mother?
I did. She was there. She was where you said she'd be. And more than I imagined, but I had so little time with her. I can't survive up there for very long. Why didn't you tell me I'd just die no matter what?
Oh, my child. I say this seldomly, but I did not know. Or I did not wish to believe that the surface would have such an effect on you. But it seems you share your father's fate, after all.
My father's fate? But he is smugly waiting for me every single time I make it there and seems quite healthy by then, all in all. Though, maybe the farther we get from this realm, the worse we get. Because he cast his lot, inheriting the underworld.
So I now presume you are bound to this realm by powers greater even than mine. Tell me something. If you knew that you could only see Persephone for but a moment's time, would you still make the journey to her there?
Yes. Yes, I would. I had so many questions left for her.
Then go and ask them, child. Steady your resolve and find her there again. And use well what brief time you have with one another whilst you can. As mortals do.
as mortals do.
Zagreus, please tell me that the rumors are untrue. You really vanquished him? Have you completely lost your mind? You're going to destroy this blasted house.
Come on, Meg. Father had it coming for some time. What's your concern besides? The house is safe.
He's not going to take this lying down. He'll find some way to take it out on you, on all of us. You watch yourself or all of us will pay.
I will not let that happen. Please make yourselves at home.
Cause of death, reckless bravado.
Miss Dusa, I ran into hostile Gorgons that resembled you out there in Asphodel. Resembled only in the vaguest sense, I mean. They lacked your charm or social graces anyway. I just hope you are not related, since I sort of, you know.
Oh, those old things? They're relatives just in the loosest sense. Like, say you had some nasty, almost mindless siblings born entirely from your own blood. Something like that. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get a steady job because of them?
So I have your permission to continue hacking down such Gorgons with impunity?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Thanks for asking, Prince.
I like that he checked with her. He's just like, hey, this isn't a problem, is it?
Here, you can have these, Chef. Totally worth it.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Thanatos, featured servant of the house.
Oh yeah, and Dusa didn't zip away this time. She's getting more comfortable around Zagreus.
Prophecy fulfilled.
1,000.
Deuce is so good.
Can you ship someone with a head?
Jonas, I want you to take a real good long look at yourself in the mirror and think about what you just asked.
Maybe the other.
And get another one.
I think one dice is good.
Do it again
now. Ah.
Yeah.
So there's actually like a fair amount of this game left to go, isn't there?
Quite a bit.
Yeah, but again, it's like once you've done it the first time, it becomes easier to do it the second. Once you do it the second time, it's easier to do it the third time, so on and so forth.
Does it always culminate with a fight with Hades?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it will.
Yes, but I think he does start mixing it up.
Like all the other bosses.
Oh.
Yeah.
We have time
That
for
took
another
40
ride.
minutes.
Yeah.
Seems like you got time.
So what exactly happened with the formerly pink window over there? Now it's got these sinister orange flames and an enormous pact of punishment hanging ominously over the exit. Father stopped by?
Hell, I don't know a thing about it, honest. I was just minding my own business when all of a sudden, wham! I get hit right in the back. I fall to pieces, no idea what's going on. When I finally come to, the window job was done.
As
Yeah.
as any, I guess.
I don't buy that.
So that is the challenge mode. From what I understand, that's the challenge mode where you can add extra difficulties in order to like multiply the resources you get.
Baratha hungers. You are as multifaceted as anyone I know. Baratha, awaken. Alright, I'm ready.
I haven't leveled this one up, but I'm also looking for things to improve my chances with the spear.
Hey,
I'd like to be able to get more dataless hammers, but there doesn't seem to be anything here that lets you do that.
No, I think that might be the guy you met in Elysium might do something with dataless hammers. I'm not sure.
I got a question for y'all, and also the chat, if anyone knows the answer to this. all the different kinds of like keyboard switches, what color is the one that's really quiet?
Keyboard color that's quiet?
Color is the one that's quiet?
Yeah, there's you know, because there's like the Cherry MXs, and there's like red, green, blue, brown, whatever. And one of them, I don't remember which one, is like super silent. Do you know?
I have no clue.
I have no idea.
All right, you're all fired.
You can't fire me. I quit.
Damn it!
They get bounties for increasing the heat gauge. Alphas deal bonus damage. Max health up effects restore your life total less than usual. All prices are higher. Bosses gain new techniques, 1 region per rank. Those have higher life. Armored foes have perks. Any boss encounter contains 1 armored foe. The exit to each underworld region requires you to purge 1 boon to unlock it. Foes have bonus move speed and attack speed. Traps deal magma. And magma deal 400% bonus damage. Talents from the Mirror of Night are deactivated. -3 per rank. Those. Is that armor? No, that's not armor.
Yeah.
They have 1 hit of invulnerability.
Invulnerability. You have fewer choices when offered boons, items, or upgrades, -1 per rank. You get 9 minutes to clear each underworld region, or else reduced by 2 minutes per rank. Wow.
And that was unlimited.
I like how
I'm not doing any of that to begin with.
Maybe heightened security, because you could kill enemies with traps. Because it didn't say the damage was only to you.
I'm pretty sure it means the damage is only to me.
The Eternal Spear. I thought it lost. Have you any idea how many lives it drank during your father's glory days?
Adrift or Doom?
Kill or be killed.
You can alter this. I can alter it twice every single room, right?
I
I think it's twice per run.
Yeah,
I think.
Because it's a currency. So it's probably, like, yeah.
Alter the reward for the next chamber, 1 total chances per rank. Okay, so.
Yeah, so you might want to do that if your choices are like Hermes or a shop when you only have like 50 coins on you, and it's just like, well, both of these kind of suck.
I like Hermes stuff.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I don't.
Sad face Hermes.
Like, you don't want to be
crying quickly.
Like, you don't want to be like just pure Hermes or anything, but his stuff adds a lot of utility to the rest of your boons.
Yeah, you never go full Hermes. It's one of those rules of life.
I typically try to just stack as much damage as I can.
Is there even one of those trinkets for Hermes?
Yes,
okay.
I think, but it doesn't. I don't think his works the same. I don't think his the next Hermes. You get 1 Hermes guaranteed and has greater chance to be rare. I think his is different. Don't remember how. It might just be like flat move speed.
You're late.
Hermes gives you attack and move speed for clearing encounters quickly. Okay. Centaur Heart or Ares?
I saw some artwork where, like, someone made, like, what ifs if Zagreus started, like, taking on the appearance of gods if he was going, like, hard one of them as a root.
In the name of Hades.
And I kind of wish that was in the game somewhere.
Gates Blade Rev. Yeah. Yes, give me chaos. Come to me, chaos.
Chaos, come forth.
Something that I say almost every day.
Speak of son of Hades, as the Olympians. They do not ask at all. They merely send their messages to you, unprompted, providing a choice of blessing, but no say. I seek to understand their point of view, but it is difficult.
Yeah, Argus Willis says, gives me the tastefully naked Aphrodite Zagreus.
Broken to bits.
He's just got like a couple of scraps of cloth around his loins, as that's it.
You could get that stuff downstairs.
I
Do me
mean,
a solid though. Hang on to any more you find.
sounds
We're
good to
busy.
me.
Give it away. I'd hate to think even a drop has gone to waste.
That inflicts hangover. Gain max life and you pick up max. I like attack inflicts hangover too.
Oh, what's that one?
Fountain chamber.
That's what one?
Sorry, I thought it was a different symbol than Nectar.
No, that's just chaos hiding.
Oh, I see. Chaos is hiding things.
Oh boy.
Can you fish before you choose one?
Fishing time.
Hey, technically cat counts as peaceful.
Another metalhead.
what was that?
Back! I'm back.
Oh, it's Jonas.
He's back.
All I heard was
his,
"Rack,
he's doing his crow impression.
Apparently, Crow. I'm different.
Okay, look, you're
That's
the
not how Crow talks, but
you're this scritch scratch guy, all right? So I think you know.
Scratch!
Yes, thank you. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, that means that the job is taken. Okay.
The neighbor's dog is barking now.
Because of me?
Because of one of us, I think.
Wait, are you like not listening on headphones?
No, I mean I made the when I went back, the dog started barking. I think it was me.
See, I told you, man.
Responses to such acts to be the definition of consistency.
Anyway, what did I miss?
Apologies, Lord Ares.
Everything.
Alright.
Everything that ever was and ever will be. It's a big game, what can I say?
It is. Ray, these different outfits, are they canon? Does Zagreus get these?
No, that you weren't here. I was saying that I'd seen these before, and I wish that it was something that happened in game.
Nice. Because these are sick.
Yeah, some of them are pretty rad, right?
It is 130,000% fan art.
Numbskulls.
That's a lot of percents.
Let's see. I like the what is it? Bacchus? Or
Dionysus.
Wrong nation. Yeah, I like the Dionysus one. I like the Zeus one. And I like the Thanatos one.
Is there Thanatos one?
Yeah. Imagine that's what that is. Maybe it's Ares now.
Their names are at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the Ares one.
Okay. I was like, because I don't think you don't have Thanatos boons, so.
The Aphrodite one is all right, but it's a bit too modest.
God, I remember the late Europe, early FA era. I remember seeing artists
BRB again.
I remember seeing artists that were obviously super thirsty. They're drawing hot dudes, but the junk was this sort of dark and vague. There was just nothing there. I'm not talking about you, Rick. I'm talking about other.
I was gonna say, Jonas, because it really sounds like you're calling Rick out.
No, I'm not. I wasn't.
He's like, I don't need to show anything, but I will say the size of the floof. The size of the floof is representative.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah. Yeah, but I had the.
I would think of some examples, but I can't remember any of the names of the artists I was thinking of. It was a million years ago. It was 2005. But there was definitely
the before times.
Yeah, no, but there was definitely some of that. They were just ripped and hot, and they had long death metal hair, and there was just nothing down there. Just this empty sort of vague spot.
I always said that I was leaving, but turns out that was.
Jonas, that happens sometimes.
Well, I mean, just
not much anymore now. People are a little bit more just.
These days, subtlety has gone out the window. It's fine.
Along with pants.
You're right. I'm back because I'm leaving once again. Something I have to do if I get up there. Though I should be back before long either way, I guess.
Going to try and make it out of here again and again, is it? Well, they say repetition is the key to mastery, Prince said.
Sisyphus would know.
I'll send you on your way.
Yeah.
Most excellent.
Thanks.
Okay, can you give okay.
What? Oh.
I was wondering if you could give Bull the nectar yet.
Cheers, mate.
I like that last one.
Yeah, but the problem is that I have the regenerating one.
And? What's keeping you from just using it every time you have one?
It's freezing.
Yes.
Delicious.
I don't know. 20%.
It's just hard. It's hard enough for me to remember to use 2 different attacks, much less 3 or 4.
I do agree with Miller, though. I think that is a good option.
We'll just hit all the buttons at once.
Hit the buttons!
Yeah, thank you.
God, I love fidgets so much. My heart. When is he gonna make a sequel to that freaking game?
I don't know.
Ask him, Jonas. Find out.
Okay.
Tell him to get on that.
I mean, he's on Twitter, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I could just, like, I guess I could just hit him up and be like, hey, you remember when we used to talk, like, 30 years ago?
Escaped. Then what are you still doing here? Forget something along the way.
This isn't weird, right?
Yeah, no, I mean...
Hey, is Fidget single?
But I guess it doesn't matter either way. All that matters is you're not getting past me.
I'm pretty sure he was on here.
Yeah, 2017, he launched his second game, Never Stop Sneaking. That's the best I can find.
Never Stop Sneaking. Oh, sorry, baby. Cat just happened to come up right as I dropped my phone out of my lap onto the floor.
Oh no.
Huh. Dust was co-written by the dude who wrote the Armello novels.
Oh, that's funny.
Very in his lane. Writing fantasy, furry novel stuff.
I should say novellas, they're pretty short.
I did it. It's dark, all right.
Well, you know what else is pretty short? Fidget.
Oh. Zagreus is gonna get to the back to the lounge one of these times, and Megra is just gonna be slamming them back, and he's just like, you okay? She's just gonna be like, I got fire, you jerk! You killed me one too many times!
What's with that bottom row? It's all just the locks.
Secret stash. Whatever this may contain remains to be discovered.
That's right.
It's a secret.
Alright, so Stokes, here's a quote from the dude. He says, I will revisit the story of Dust sometime. It will be a while, because I want to do something unique and different for a while. But I do have ideas for the next couple of games, like one we've done a lot of talking about and how we want to approach it. He said that in 2013 at PAX East, so there you go.
Very well. I'll allow it.
Might help.
Just says bottom row is for later.
It's a secret that'll help us out later!
Coin goes in, that comes out.
If we knew what it was gonna do, then it wouldn't be a Deus Ex, now would it? Oh, shut up and get back to the main story!
You know, have you seen Promare, the anime?
Promare?
Nope, no, never will.
Promare, whatever. I don't
From the Studio Trigger?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to.
So, I was gonna spoil something, but if you
No.
Not allowed to.
Fine.
Fine. No, okay, fine. That's fine. I will watch anything that comes out of that studio because, yeah.
Because it sets the neurons off in my brain.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've abandoned like subtlety or and sensibility. They're just like, we're gonna do where the hell we want.
When have they ever?
There were some. Okay, back when those guys were
like the first season of Tekken Topa was a little by the books.
There were when those guys were still at Gynax, when Gynax was still a thing. There were a couple of restrained releases, a couple of series that were a little more down to earth. But like, you never hear about them because they're just not as interesting as like Panty and Stocking or some shit.
Did you not enjoy Panty and Stocking?
No,
Jonas?
I love Panty. I love Panty. Well, I love Panty and Stocking.
Jonas loves Panty. You can quote him on that.
Although, parts of it like made me feel vaguely uncomfortable, but yeah, I love that one.
I'm just very upset they left that series off on a giant cliffhanger, and then we're just like, cool, bye. We're not going to touch it for a decade.
Oh, they did that on purpose. They probably never intended to go anywhere with it. They were just like,
Probably.
you know what?
I can't believe Studio Trigger ruined Christmas.
How dare they do this to me, and only me?
That would be the studio where like I know everything they put out is kind of like utter popcorn, and like increasingly with each iteration makes less sense, but I love it anyway. I do.
Now that makes me try to remember who did the Pop Team Epic anime.
Weapons, hidden talents.
I don't know.
Squoogie. Studio Squoogie.
Studio. But yeah, everything they put out, I love it. Just cram it in my eyeballs.
Extra pointy.
I'm sad because Gainax is apparently effectively dead, and like nothing they were promising to do is actually going to happen. But Trigger's carrying it on, so you know that makes me happy.
King Records. Huh.
Looks clear. That's better.
Yeah, that's weird. It was done by a record company.
What was?
The Pop Team Epic anime is done by King Records, which is a Japanese record company.
Sometimes they do like it's like promotion, it's like cross promotional stuff. Like there was an anime at one point that was sponsored by Subaru. You know,
I mean, wasn't Mario sponsored by like Honda at one point?
There's a Mercedes Benz in Mario Kart, either 7 or 8.
Weird.
Well, it was in Mario Maker, wasn't it?
Is it like a little chibi Mercedes Benz, or is it just like?
Yeah, it's like an 8-bit car you can jump in.
Oh.
Hilarious.
Oh no! I don't.
A child, Zagreus. I
thought that was just like a go-kart in Mario Maker.
No, I believe it was because that was the one that they had the commercial where it was like the really high-quality CGI Mario that like looked like a real person, except his nose was like 6 inches across.
Soul Raptor says, "Can we get BNA season 2?" I don't think they're going to do it. I think they're done with BNA. But I'm happy to be proven.
Yeah, that was Mario Kart 8.
Wow. Okay. What was that like Wii or something like that?
It's the Wii U and Switch, the most current one.
Oh.
It's the Wii U.
Yeah, I love that.
There it is.
I'll take a look. That is so weird. That looks so strange.
Yeah, it's like a one of those like little Jeeps that you would get a child to drive around a yard or something.
Yeah. So you think Mario, you know, like you think like they'd get like an Italian brand, like a Fiat for him or something. But nope. Nope.
No, if they wanted to do something canonical, Mario would drive like a 1960s Ferrari Lemon.
Oh, there you go.
It's like it was a good car when it was made, but it's like twice as old as he is. Right? Because isn't Mario like 28 or something?
I refuse to believe Mario is 28.
He's actually like apparently very young for like what he looks like.
I refuse. That is not canon. I don't.
Mario
care
is
what
obviously in his mid-40s.
Mario has been divorced like twice.
Nice.
You wouldn't happen to know an Orpheus.
You know, Mario's a plumber. Shouldn't he be driving like a van?
In a 2005 interview, Miyamoto stated that Mario's physical age was 24 to 25.
That's no. What does Miyamoto know about Mario?
His physical age, not his actual age, though.
Oh, so you're saying that Mario might be an immortal?
Yes.
Mario's actually like 10,000 years old. You can find cave paintings of him.
Did you?
Fight with Bowser has lasted throughout the times and reoccurred again and again.
Well, did you see that? Someone did a fan comic where using Cappy, Mario like took over someone's body and like lived their entire life, and as Mario Man is on his deathbed, his son is there, and he's like, "There's just one last thing that you can do for me, son." It's like, "Anything, Dad." It's like, "Can you wear my favorite hat?" And Mario takes over the son.
God.
Oh, I
It's
love
like being
that.
John Malkovich or something.
Malkovich.
Try a slightly bigger deal on for size right now.
Amazing.
Oh, come on, really? You give us a heroic and it has to replace something?
It has to replace Blade Dash, but that's Dash Strike. That's not a dash attack. Special is strong with plus 20% chance to do critical damage. That's good enough.
Ares won't mind.
Chat says, I love Mario. I hate how people keep portraying him as a bad person. What do you mean people portraying him as a bad person?
Well, you know, there's that one game where he's like kicking all the puppies and I don't know.
Yeah, you know, Super Mario Psycho.
Super Mario Postal.
Oh god.
He runs around pissing on people.
Look, the most evil thing Mario will do is Smash Brothers Mario. Punching and kicking without a care.
I wouldn't mess with me if I were you.
Well, the most terrible thing Mario would do would be war crimes. Have you ever seen the Brian David Gilbert video?
Yes,
Like,
thank you. I knew that was coming.
It's like a BuzzFeed article, like 10 times Mario is a horrible, terrible person and you didn't know it. Didn't you see that one game where he traumatized the flower? That flower probably needed therapy.
yes, thank you.
Is that how they talk over there?
That's how clickbait.
Yeah, that's how clickbait plays in your head. It's just like very dumb voice.
See, the Twitter AI has realized that I play a lot of video, or rather, I am part of a group that plays a lot of video games. So that's all they show me now. Just
That's
like,
hilarious.
Yeah. It's either like check out this new JRPG, or like it's clickbait about video games, you know, or it's just like the Nintendo, the Next Direct or whatever, which I never actually make it for. I don't think I've ever actually watched like a Direct when it was happening. Like I only ever hear from like you guys.
I think I watched a couple. I think when they first showed off Animal Crossing New Horizons, I think I watched that one live.
I watch them when I can, but sometimes they're at absurd hours.
Yeah, that's usually the problem.
And you'll always know when one's going on because your timeline will be blowing up on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they brought back Super Hoogas Boo.
It'll be like 2 words. It'll be just 2 words like Kirby, and that's it. And maybe like an emoji, and then I'll.
Yeah. The one I'm waiting for right now is more news on Splatoon 3, particularly the single player campaign, because those single player campaigns are pretty good. And also, I think they might be focusing more on the single player stuff or the PvE stuff rather than the multiplayer stuff.
Oh yeah,
with the whole salmon run thing.
Yeah,
You can throw the egg now.
That victory of yours shall be short-lived.
One's so excited about throw egg.
Toss the turtle, throw the egg. Yeah, no, it's not called throwing the egg. It's called yeeting the fetus.
Oh my god. Isn't Evil Mario just Wario? I mean, isn't that like...
I mean, that's literally what the name is.
Yeah.
No, Wario's the good twin.
Oh no. I mean, why?
Yeah, didn't you ever read that Nintendo Power comic?
I vaguely remember that. I remember like Wario was like, at the end Mario was like, maybe Mario's not such a bad guy, and then Mario does something exasperating, something like that.
Something like, yes.
Yeah.
The whole thing was when they were kids, they always played cops and robbers, and like Mario always made Wario be the robber.
Oh yeah, the like Nintendo Power comics, yeah.
Yeah.
Are Wario and Waluigi like other siblings of the Mario brothers? Like, how does that work exactly?
Waluigi is, according to Nintendo canon, Waluigi's exact relationship to Wario is unknown. He actually may not be his sibling.
Yeah, I think my understanding of it is Waluigi is literally not related to anybody. He's just a friend they invite sometimes to play tennis with them.
Yeah, he literally exists because they needed a doubles partner for Wario in Mario Tennis. There is,
and so now he
no
just shows up
other
at the party
reason.
games.
Let's go for Arthur.
So what if like he doesn't actually dress that way and they just like force him to wear overalls and the cap?
His name's like Dave or something.
He's like, I keep telling you, my name's
No,
Dave.
I'm the bad Mario, therefore I'm Wario. You look like a bad Luigi, therefore you have to be Waluigi. I'm not so sure about this, man. No, you have to play the character, come on.
He's just
Apparently
like,
it's
work on your accent.
Apparently it's a slightly more
You need more
clever
wah.
pun in Japanese. Because, like, there's some Japanese word that sounds kind of like Waluigi that means, like, bad person.
You know what? This is absolutely acceptable.
I know.
Canon.
Well, I've seen him like pose with a rose in his mouth a lot, so I have the sneaky suspicion he's actually French. And I'm pretty sure that nose is just bait.
It was actually a mispronunciation. He said, they're like, what's your name? He's like, oui, Luigi.
Oh my god. So he's actually Dave the French guy.
Dave the French guy.
They're just coercing him to like...
Headcanon accepted.
Funded.
Okay, we did.
I'll run you through.
Overalls are formal dress in the Mushroom Kingdom, and in the Koopa Kingdom, it's white tuxedos.
I think we've talked about this before, but there was one scene in the old Nintendo Power comic. Stop me if we've talked about this before, but like Luigi and the princess swapped outfits, and
yes,
and the princess
Love
was wearing
that.
Luigi's outfit, and she was really cute.
Yeah, she was like super attractive dressed up as Luigi.
I don't know. What does that say about us?
It says that we're thirsty.
It means,
I mean, I don't have a thing for, like, girls wearing plumber clothes, but I don't know.
Are you sure, Jonas? Maybe you're learning something
Oh,
about
no.
yourself.
It means, yeah, overalls, Genom Dings makes the boys go, whoop, woo.
The weird thing about this for me is that I almost get like Sailor Moon vibes from her when she's like this.
Yeah, because the thing is, in that comic, Peach is like an action star. She's like, I take no shit. Bowser's gonna kidnap me. He's gonna have to do it with me kicking and screaming.
Let me find a picture of this.
Tantrus just get some water, they're thirsty.
Hold on, I know there's got to be a picture of this in
Oh,
here
there
somewhere.
are.
Of what?
So many. Peach and Luigi's,
Oh yeah, I posted one.
Oh, you did? Okay. Yeah, that... I'm going to link that in the chat.
Yeah, by all means, everybody needs to see this.
I think it's just she looks good in anything.
Maybe so.
I don't think it's like you like overalls or anything. It's like she pulls it off no matter what it is.
She wears
watch her pull it off, alright?
She wears
All right,
them
Stoker.
differently.
You're going from thirst to horn, alright?
Actually, given how long the legs are, it's like, did she have that outfit already? Like, did she, was that in her wardrobe?
Was it just like in storage?
She did her Smash Brothers move where she like pulls a toad out of nowhere, but it's actually a seamster, and she just like sets him down and is like, "Quick, have him this so it fits me."
Well, no, Luigi and Toad just, or Luigi and Peach just have the same build.
Clearly, yeah.
More long spears.
What a marvelous time to be alive. To have these conversations.
This is truly what the internet was made for. These are very good.
Just trying to respawn.
See, give me back my gown. I don't know, I'm beginning to like it.
Yeah, that was, there was a lot of that, too.
We definitely need a game.
Wait, where did he get the wig from?
That's never explained.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it is explained. There's like this traveling salesman who's a recurring character in the story called Friendly Floyd, and they bought like a bunch of makeup and stuff from him because he just happened to be there.
Okay. I thought it was gonna be like, oh no, the hair is part of the costume. Like that's not Peach's natural hair.
But then you see her in her Luigi getup, and she still has the hair. So she's wearing a wig exactly like her hair over her hair.
She's also wearing earrings in the Luigi getup, and Luigi's not. So I guess she just refused to let those go.
I forgot about Friendly Floyd, but the moment I saw him, it's like, oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, it started when his first appearance was when he sold Mario an English to Yoshi, or I guess in the original would have been Japanese to Yoshi, translation book, and like everything in Yoshi is just Yoshi. Like just say Yoshi over and over again.
Scarrow Feathers, if I'm not mistaken, the comic in Nintendo Power is called Super Mario Adventures.
It's probably available on the internet.
Yeah, if you haven't read it, it's really good.
Yeah,
it's very entertaining. It's very,
that one,
very entertaining.
And the Star Fox one, and the Zelda one.
You know the Star Fox.
Yeah, those are all very good.
There was okay, so there was a scene. They made up a whole girlfriend for Fox in the style.
Farrah Phoenix.
Farrah Phoenix. People
Yeah.
still.
How do I remember that?
And there was this scene where I didn't think anything about it when I was a kid, and then when I was okay, so
here we go.
You probably know
I think I know where you're going with this.
Star Fox one was weird. Yeah, didn't he go into a black hole and beat like a space whale that was his dad or something?
It was his dad, or the whale was the ship that his dad was. Anyway,
there's a lot of the Nintendo Power Star Fox comic is a lot. Okay.
But like, okay, so Farrah Phoenix was sort of his like quasi girlfriend. I don't know. I guess they were. They
were totally a thing.
Yeah,
like
okay.
they weren't ambiguous about that. They were definitely a thing.
There was one scene where she was wearing his mother's dress, and he was like slobbering all over. And as a kid, I thought, oh, that's so sweet. And then as an adult, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, and there was a whole thing. There was a whole thing where they emphasized how much she looks like his mother.
Yeah.
Like to the extent that Andros, who in this version had been in love with Fox's mother, mistakes her for her.
Yeah.
Like she looks that much like her. And it's like, Fox, do you have some interesting psychosexual issues you need to be talking out, buddy?
It's like, oh, Floyd would have a day with that.
It's
not the
I'm
friendly
afraid so.
Yeah, the not so friendly one.
Not so friendly. But yeah, that's Jonas, are you
Rick?
Yeah, no, I googled Pink Floyd. There's one shirt design that's like the dark side of your mom.
Woo! Jonas.
Yeah!
You gotta warn me before you spring something like that on me.
Oh, we're terrible.
That's a good one. You know I can't let you enter your dad's private chambers anymore since you betrayed his trust.
How you doing there, chat?
Sorry, master's orders.
Nothing from me back there anyway.
Disgraceful.
I found her, boy. My mother. Persephone, you remember her, don't you? She was pleased to hear about you. But I couldn't stay for long, and I have to find her again. So, guess I'll see you at the temple then.
The ghoulish features of the
Still thinking about the Fair Phoenix thing. And the thing is, like, I remember when Crystal was introduced, as I'm sure Jonas does too, but I remember when she was first introduced, that was actually somewhat controversial in the Star Fox fandom, because there had been so many years with people shipping him and Fair Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, BRB again.
And double pay for servers.
Star Fox fandom is a little strange. They got some hang-ups.
Yeah, well, that tends to happen in a lot of fandoms, but especially in ones where there's only like one game.
Yeah.
So people make up their own stuff.
Your domain beats having to toil endlessly in the administrative chamber.
Yeah, it was, and she was like,
Your way of asking me for your own
the only, for a long time, she was the closest thing to, like, an only canon female character, because Faye and Miyu were in that unreleased game.
I wish they
But there was Cat.
Yeah, that's true. Cat.
Oh wait,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
this was maybe.
This was before Star Fox.
Yeah.
Oh.
Then you shall not so much as
Well, yeah, I totally would have loved some more Fame.
I mean, there's
And Cat was with Falco, so.
Whichever
Yeah.
exorbitant amount the house contractor has on record. Now leave me be.
Access to the administrative chamber, huh?
Only 90s kids remember.
Good times.
What's for sale?
What was that thing I used to say? Only 90 kids remember.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Give me a diamond.
Only
I have
90
no
kids
idea
could
how
do
I'm gonna get any others.
Apparently it's from the heat stuff. That's how you're gonna get a lot more like diamonds and blood and Bruges.
Father always said if I wanted privilege access again, I'd have to earn it.
Do not touch anything again in the administrative chamber.
Nope, we're touching everything.
Totally touching things in the administrative chamber.
Oh no, you're touching things in the chamber.
Meticulously touching every last thing. I have a checklist and all.
Oh, it's that one
Even
robot.
back to work.
The one android from Prometheus. Touch everything.
Jonas?
No, remember he just gets fingers all over the egg pods or whatever, and like that's basically how the entire plot starts.
The egg pods.
Whatever.
Sure, dude.
Jonas,
Like,
you can't just say the egg pods and then like be whatever.
You know, like seriously.
And now we can look at stats here.
You can look at all your runs. This is going to go on your permanent record, boy. 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 More.
Okay.
You want some more?
So, chat, let's see Rick's record for relief.
And by chance, slain by redacted. Barge of Death. Champions. Bone Hydra. Bone Hydra. Perished in Asville. Megara. Bone Hydra. Megagorgon. Megara. Citadel. Megara. Perish in Tartars.
Informative.
Is the redaction just because Hades is embarrassed or something, or what?
No, I think it's either his name just automatically gets removed from all things, or it's like anything that he does is like automatically a Black Ops sort of thing.
Ideally should be.
Everybody hang in there.
He's like, I have to do all this paperwork for everyone else, but me, I get to move beyond the system.
What is this?
It looks like Thanatos. It's like an inspirational poster.
Yeah, well, it's motivational.
All those
Hang in there, buddy.
shades. All those shades, sad faces. Oh.
There's this thing right here.
Perform well, and you too could become a hero in the afterlife.
No,
And
see,
it's
the
like,
thing is,
no,
you see,
literally, it's never happened.
their heads are upside down, so they're actually smiling.
At least some of them are even asleep.
I think there'd be somebody else in here. Or it's not.
I mean, maybe not right now.
Yeah, perhaps later.
Perhaps later.
Perhaps. Maybe Thanatos hangs around here.
Perhaps next time.
He seems to have a stick up his butt, so he seemed like he'd be a perfect fit for the administrative
You
chamber.
wouldn't happen to know the nymph Eurydice, would you? Tall, woodsy type. I get the impression maybe you know each other.
What? Why, yes. I know Eurydice. Or, I once knew her, I should say. Why ever would you ask me such a thing, my friend?
I saw her, mate, in Asphodel. She's doing fine up there, all on her own. The two of you used to know each other then?
We more than knew each other, Zagreus. We were husband and wife. She was my muse. To think that we are doomed to be apart during our afterlives. Oh well.
Ah, well. Don't you have a message I could bring to her if we should meet again, something like that?
I do not wish to trouble her again, my friend. Speak not to her of me, all right? I have my memory of her. It is enough.
You can't be serious.
Seems like there's some rough waters.
Definitely gonna go against that.
To see.
You knew at least approximately where she went. You and Father, you could have spared her so much pain.
I swore a binding oath never to say, child. I have already circumvented it as much as can be done. Know that I acted with only her well-being in mind, as well as yours.
Get to the point.
Oh, they're lining up.
Denied and out with you.
Good. I wanted to tell you something. Your victories against me, they don't count for anything.
Oh, that's just because I'm winning.
Sounds like you've been giving this a lot of
Are you winning, son?
Nyx's mirror. You couldn't possibly beat me without its help.
Ah, don't start doing that.
Meeting with you, Meg. I'm trying to get past you, to the surface.
Call it what you want. You're doing what you have to do. I understand. But you are not.
Zagreus, you only beat me because you buy the good cards. If you play the actual magic cards you open, then your decks wouldn't be nearly as good.
Deuce is probably cleaning the rafters. Here's what I caught.
I don't even
Just
wish to
came-
acknowledge that.
Keys.
Ooh, 3 keys.
That fish had a key in it. Had many keys in it.
It happens.
It
Alright,
was
so
a
we have
real keeper.
Oh, anything there?
So,
Bye
I
now,
got a
man.
couple of minutes before midnight. Rick, I'd like you to try something.
What?
So you know where the broker is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go out into the hall, basically behind all of where his cupboards are, and try to dash into the broker's area. From what I remember seeing on Frank Fatales, you're able to do this where you can get into where the broker is.
Like intentionally, or is it a glitch?
I think it's a glitch.
Oh.
I don't know if it's been patched or not. It might not even be a thing on this version. Yeah, I remember seeing that, and it was very cute. Just to see it break like that. I don't know.
This one then.
Deep pockets.
See you, Mira.
I don't see any way to get over there. I have no idea how I would do it.
Yeah, well, I think it's because the wall has a collider, but then like all the shelves of stuff that are next to the broker don't have any collision on them. They're just visual elements, and that's it.
Okay.
So if you can get through that paper-thin wall, you're good.
Where'd Boney go?
Yeah. Well, ask someone to find out.
He's on his union-mandated break.
What are they on about now?
Now this has a thing.
Within the recesses of the administrative chamber lies the eldest sigil of the Master's House, a symbol of the fate-given authority to rule beneath the earth, and means by which to travel the entirety of all that dark domain.
Could never get that blasted thing to work for me.
Well, that'd just be too easy.
It'd make it kind of harder.
Yeah.
Because you don't
I
get
was
the early boons.
Yeah, I was wondering if there was ever gonna be a thing like that where it's like you can you could skip straight to Asphodel or something, which would be almost always inadvisable, just because you miss out on the upgrades.
Moaning and groaning.
Do anything with just one glimpse of Aphrodite.
Dehydration. He was too thirsty.
Yes, he was very thirsty.
Know the feeling.
And that's a wrap.
All right.
Yeah.
Hit it.
We finally
What did
did
you
it.
say, Jonas?
I said, hit it.
Hey, Days.
I really thought you said titties for a minute.
You sure he wasn't saying Timmy?
I don't know where your mind is. Yeah, I do. I know.
Yes, you know where my mind is. Come on, y'all. We're just talking about Aphrodite.
Anyway, join us next time for more titties.
Yeah, well, what's happening next time? What's happening next time?
That's right. Next time is my birthday.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
It is.
So tell Jonas happy birthday.
Jonas.
Yes, it's
Happy birthday, Jonas.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
It's a 2-hour early happy birthday from Canada.
You are how many years young now?
45.
You, the way you said that was absolutely perfect.
Yeah, 1 foot in the grave, etc., etc. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. We have a surprise. It's gonna be really silly. The game it's ridiculous. I
can't wait.
And,
Probably go buy it.
Because I still need to know what it is.
Well, I'll link it. I'll link it. Yeah, thank you, Drifter. But yeah, join us tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I hope to see you all there. Attendance is mandatory.
Also, Tunic comes out.
Oh
So-
yeah, that's right. Tunic is coming out on my birthday, and that'll probably be the next thing after.
We are going to be playing Tunic.
Yes, love that. I love how that game.
Not
looks.
tomorrow. Tomorrow is Jonas's choice, but the day after that, we will be playing Tunic.
Awesome.
Tunic looks so cute.
Okay. All right, folks. Have a good one. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, folks.
Drive safely.
Yeah.